Welcome to this lesson where we're going to look at leave loading, what it is and how we can calculate it. Leave loading is a bonus fixed amount that you can get in certain professions on top of your regular pay when you go on holidays. So most professions get 4 weeks of annual leave, which is paid, and you're paid at your standard rate. But on top of that, if you're in certain professions that give you leave loading, you may get a bonus 17.5%. So let's say, for example, your hourly wage, let's just make it easy with $100. Your hourly wage was $100. When you go on holidays, instead of $100 per hour, you'd be given 117.5. So it's a bit of extra money when you go on to holidays. Now, it's not in all professions. Teachers don't get it, but down here you can see an example of some professions. So builders, tradies, people in hospitality, etc. Now, this is a standard question you might get asked, and we're going to take out the important information. So here we're given Miriam's hourly rate of pay, which is $25, that she works a 25-hour week, so she might be contracted for 25 hours a week, and she's going on 2 weeks of holiday. Now, she is entitled to leave loading, so we have to calculate what the leave loading is going to be, and then what the total number is. So how much money she's paid over the 2 weeks is the total. So that's standard plus leave loading. Okay, so now we can begin to work out how much she's going to be paid. So her standard hourly rate, we're given above, is $25. Her leave loading is going to be 17.5% of that $25. And that's going to give us $4.375. Now I'm going to leave it as 375 just till the end, and then we can round it up. So her leave loading is this amount and her hourly rate is this. So we could say the total hourly is going to be $25 plus 4.375. And that number is going to come to $29.375. Okay, so now we have what she's going to earn in 1 week. In 1 hour. Now her weekly number of hours that she's going to work is 25. Now she's away for 2 weeks, so she's going to have 50 hours. So we could say that her total pay, she's going to be paid for 50 hours at the rate of 29.375. And that's then going to give us $1,468.75. Okay, so that is the total amount of money she would earn over the 2 weeks. You could calculate, if you were asked the question how much leave loading she'd earn, you would, instead of this number here, you would just put the $4 down there. But this is the answer to that question. Next, we're asked a similar question. We're given an hourly rate of pay of $35 an hour, and she works 14 hours a week. This time, she takes 1 week of holidays and is again entitled to leave loading. But we look at what we're actually being asked to find in this question, and it's just how much is she paid each hour. So this question is actually easier than the previous one. So we know her hourly rate is going to be $35, and her leave loading is going to be $35 times 17.5%. That comes to $6 and 0.125. Now we can find out what her total hourly is, and that's just going to be $35 plus that 6.125. So that's going to come to a total of $41.13 if you round it up to the nearest cent. So that's going to be her hourly rate. Okay, this is a question for you to have a go at. All the information's there, and it's just like the first question. Okay, so we have an hourly rate of pay of $15.50 and a 12-hour week. So we could say hourly $15.50. Now, Paul takes 2 weeks of holidays and is entitled to leave loading. How much is paid over the 2-week period? So, hourly, he earns that. Leave loading, I'm just going to put it as LL, is going to be 17.5% of 15.50, which is going to be $2.7125. Now, it's always good to not round up to the very end just to make sure we have the most correct answer possible. So he's earning that amount of leave loading. So hourly total is going to be $15.50 plus our $2.7125, which is going to come to 18.2125. So that's his hourly total. Now he's going to be working for 24 hours. So holiday total is going to be 24 hours. So that's this number, but he's on 2 weeks, so he gets 24 times that 18.2125, which comes to $437.10. All right, this question's like the second one. Have a go at it yourself. All right, so we have an hourly rate of 53, and this part doesn't matter because we're asked how many hours or how much he's paid each hour. He is entitled to leave loading. So we need our leave loading, which is going to be, as always, 17.5% of $53, which is $9.275. So the total hourly is going to come to that hourly rate, which is 53, plus the leave loading, which is $9.275. So in total, we're going to have $62.28. And that's it for that question. If you have any questions, please let me know.